My dear brothers and sisters in the risen Lord, Christmas season, January 2, 2025. Those who speak best for Christ that say least of themselves. Those who speak best for Christ that say least of themselves. H. Matthew. A days before Christmas, a poor lad was seen wandering in a shopping complex. A few days before Christmas, a poor lad was seen wandering in a shopping complex. He was moving from shop to shop, admiring the beautiful new clothes for children. A lady who noticed him and his poor condition took pity on him and took him inside a shop, bought him a new dress and pair of shoes and socks as Christmas gift. The boy was obviously thrilled. When the lady brought him out and was about to depart from the boy held her hand and asked her, "Are you God?" "No," said the lady. "I am just one of his children." "Oh," said the boy, "I knew that somehow you were related to him. I knew that somehow you were related to him." In today's gospel, we heard about the examination of John the Baptist and his testimony of Christ. Let's note 1. The examination of John the Baptist. John the Baptist had been preaching for some time. His ministry of preaching and baptizing had produced a lot of excitement among the people. People from different classes began to flock to him to seek his advice in order to improve their spiritual life and get baptized by him as a sign of repentance. The Sanhedrin, the Supreme Council, when sat at Jerusalem to look into all the matters concerning the Jewish religion, took notice of John's activity, and they sent a delegation of priests and Levites to inquire about him and his baptism. There was a widespread impression of John was the Messiah predicted by the ancient prophets. The Sanhedrin wanted to get things clear about the identity of John the Baptist, and so they sent a delegation asking him, "Who are you?" The reply of John the Baptist emphatically denied that he was the Messiah. He was a humble and sincere man who spoke the truth. His claim to be the Messiah or Christ would have been believed by many people, but he would not deceive the people. He would go to the people, but he never desired to be great, deceiving the people. He confessed that he was not even worthy of untying the Messiah's sandals. Those who exalt themselves deny Christ, and those who humble themselves exalt Christ. John the Baptist humbled himself, and thus he exalted Christ. He even denied that he was the prophet Elijah. According to the prophecy of Malachi 4:5, Elijah was expected to appear again. John the Baptist was just like Elijah, and he was preaching in the same place where Elijah ascended into heaven. Although he looked like Elijah, he denied occupying the great prophet's place. He denied that he was even a Messiah. John was not the prophet which Moses promised that God would raise up for them. The prophet to whom Moses promised referred to the Messiah. He had already denied that he was the Messiah. Secondly, he was not a prophet like Samuel or Elijah, who got themselves involved in the political life of the people. Thirdly, he was not a prophet who received the revelation through dreams and vision as the Old Testament prophets. His mission was totally different from the old prophets. He had a role to play in the new dispensation. He described himself with a scriptural quotation. He was the voice making the path of Messiah ready. He was the voice crying desperately, calling the people to repentance. He was only the instrument that prepared the way and pointed out the Messiah. Let us learn the sincerity of the great prophet John the Baptist. May God bless you all.